Hello all, my name is Sujin George and welcome to this lecture series of surveying. In today's lecture, we'll be discussing how to set out a vertical curve. But before that, we need to remember some points that we learned in our previous video. So, the points to remember while setting out vertical curves. The first point is that if this is the vertical curve and these are the gradients of the curve. As this is rising up, this is an upgrade. As this is going down, this is a downgrade. Okay, and this is the vertical curve in between them. So it is assumed that the length of vertical curve is equal to the length of two tangents. This means that BT1 plus BT2 is equal to T1 B1 plus B1 T2. Here this BT1 plus BT2, that is sum of both the grades, sum of both the tangents will be equal to sum of both the half curve. Okay, it will be equal to sum of both the half curve, and suppose this half curve is given as L and L, then this will be L plus L, that is 2L, where L is half length of the vertical curve. Next is that the curve is assumed to be equally long on either side of the apex. Means here the curve, this side of the curve and this side of the curve, both the length will be equal. Okay, that is what we have seen over here. So this T1 B1 will be equal to B1 T2. This B1 T1 will be equal to B1 T2, that is equal to L. Also this BT1 will also be equal to BT2, that is again equal to L. Okay. Next is the length of vertical curve. The formula is given as capital L is equal to G1 minus G2 upon R, where R is rate of change of grade. This we have already seen in the previous video. Then chainage of T1, it is given as this chainage of B minus this length BT1, and chainage of T2 is given as chainage of T1 plus this length of vertical curve, plus length of vertical curve is L, and here this L is the distance from here till here. Okay, and this L can be also written as twice L. L can also be written as twice L because this 2L will equal to the capital L, that is the length of vertical curve. Also the chainage of T2 can be also written as chainage of B plus BT2, that is this chainage of B plus this length, tangent length BT2. Then RL of T1 is given as RL of B minus L into G1 by 100. This is RL of T1, it will be RL of B minus L into G1 upon 100, where this G1 is this gradient. Also RL of T2 will be equal to RL of B plus L into G2 by 100. So here RL of T2 is RL of B plus L into G2 upon 100, where G2 is this gradient. Now as this gradient, it is going upwards, it will be plus. As this gradient is going downwards, it will be minus. Now RL of B2, it will be, see, this is B2, this is the point B2. As this point is at the center of both the curve or center of both the sides, so this RL of B2, it will be equal to half of RL of T1 plus RL of T2. See, RL of B2 will be half RL of T1 plus RL of T2. Similarly, this RL of B1, as B1 is at the center, so RL of B1 will be half of RL of B plus RL of B2. So here RL of B1 is half RL of B plus RL of B2. And the tangent correction formula at any distance x is given as tangent correction is equal to g1 minus g2 into x upon 400 L, where x is the sloping distance at any point. Suppose this is the point. So this distance, suppose this distance is given as x. So we need to find the tangent correction at this point x. So the tangent correction will be this vertical distance of RL. The vertical distance of RL at this point, at a distance x from T1, is given as the tangent correction. And suppose we know the RL of this grade and we know the RL of this curve. If we know the RL of this curve, then the tangent correction can also be written as RL of grade point minus RL of curve point. Okay, if this grade point is known and this curve point is known, then RL of this grade point minus RL of this curve point will give us the tangent correction. Okay, so based on these points, let us solve one. Let us set out a vertical curve. So, calculate the RL of various station pegs on a vertical curve connecting the grades of plus 0.6% and minus 0.6%. The chainage and RL of intersection point are 550 meter and 325.5 meter respectively. The rate of change of grade is 0.1% per 30 meter. Now, let us see what type of a curve this is, whether this is a summit curve or a sag curve. It is saying two grades of plus 0.6% and minus 0.6%. So plus means rise and here minus means fall. So first there will be a rising gradient and this gradient is given as plus 0.6%. And this rising gradient, it is followed by a falling gradient of minus 0.6%. Okay. So in between these two grades, there will be this vertical curve. There will be the vertical curve in between these two grades. Let us join these 2 points. Suppose this point is T1 and this point is T2. So T1 is actually the start of the curve. T1 is the start of the curve and T2 is the end of the curve. Let us join these 2 points T1 and T2. And also suppose this is the apex point, that is called as B1, B. Let us join this. So this point will be B1 and this point will be B2. Okay. It is saying that the chainage and RL of intersection point. So this B is actually the intersection point. Okay. This is the point where both the grades are meeting or they are intersecting. So the chainage, it is given that chainage of intersection point, that is B. Chainage of B is given as 550 meter and RL of B is also given. RL of this intersection point is also given as 325.50 meter. 325.50 meter. And the rate of change of grade is 0.1% per 30 meter. Means rate of change is small r, that is 0.1% per 30 meter. So first of all, we need to calculate the length of vertical curve. The length of vertical curve means this total length from here till here. The total length L we need to calculate. So the formula for L, it is given as G1 minus G2 upon R. This formula for L is given as G1 minus G2 upon R. Here G1 is this. G1 is this grade, that is plus 0.6, and G2 is this grade. So this will be minus of minus 0.6, and R is given as 0.1% per 30 mm. So this is 0.1% per 30 mm. So this can also be written as like this into 30. Okay. So on calculating this value, the length of vertical curve, that is capital L, it comes out to 360 meters. The length of vertical curve, this total length from T1, B1, T2, this total length of vertical curve, it comes out to 360 meters. Now, as we have seen that both the sides are equal, so this T1, B1 will be equal to B1, T2. T1, B1 will be equal to B1, T2. That will be equal to half of this 360, half of this total vertical length of the vertical curve. So this will be 360 by 2, that is 180 meters. Also we have seen that this T1B will also be equal to BT2. T1B will be equal to BT2, that will also be equal to 180 meters. Okay, this is the assumption that we saw in the points to be remembered while setting out the vertical curve. Now after this, we need to find the chainage of T1. Now if we need to find this chainage of T1, chainage of T1 will be this chainage of B minus this length BT1. So chainage of B is given as 550 meters minus BT1 is given as 180 meters. So this value comes out to 370 meters. Next we need to calculate is chainage of T2. Now chainage of T2, it will be chainage of T1 plus length of vertical curve, this length of vertical curve. So chainage of T1 is this 370 plus length of vertical curve is 360. So this value, it comes out to 730 meters. Next we need to find is RL of T1. Now here RL of T1, the formula for RL of T1 is given as RL of B minus L into G1 by 100. So this RL of T1 is RL of B minus L into G1 by 100. Now RL of B value we already have, that is 325.5 minus L, this is small l, this is not capital L, small L is this length. Okay, capital L is the total length of the vertical curve. So small L is actually the half length, and small l is given as this 180 meter minus 180, this is the small l. Okay, this is the small l minus 180 into G1. G1 is given as 0.6 into 0.6 by 100. So this RL of T1, it comes out to 324.42 meter. RL of T1 is 324.42 meter. Next, after this RL of T1, we need to calculate is RL of T2. RL of T2. Now from here we saw that the RL of T2 is given as RL of B plus L into G2 upon 100. RL of T2 is RL of B plus L into G2 upon 100. Now here RL of B is this same 325.5 plus RL of plus this L plus L is again 180. and here this G2 is given as minus 0.6. So this G2 is minus 0.6 upon 100. This is minus 0.6 upon 100. So this RL of T2, again it comes out to 324.42 meter. Okay, RL of T2 is again 324.42 meter. This is because both the gradients were having the same value. Okay, both the gradients were having the same value, that is here it is 0 plus 0.6 and here it is minus 0.6. If the values of both the gradients would have been different, this the value over here would also have been different. But as here the values are same, this RL of T1 and RL of T2 are also same over here. Okay. Now next we have to calculate is RL of this point B2. So next we have to calculate RL of B2. This is the sixth point, that is RL of B2. Now RL of B2 will be what? From here we know that RL of B2 is half RL of T1 plus RL of T2, because B2 is at the center. So half of so T1 plus T2 whole divided by 2 will give us the RL of B2. This will be half of RL of T1 plus RL of T2. So both the values has been calculated. Okay, here RL of T1 and RL of T2 are same only, that is 324.42. So this will be same value itself, that is half 324.42 plus 324.42. This will give us the same value, that is 324.42 meters. Next we need to calculate is RL of the point B1. Now here you can see RL of B1 is given as half RL of B plus RL of B2, because B1 is at the center. We are assuming that it is at the center, so it will be half of RL of B plus RL of B2 multiplied by half. So this will be half of RL of B plus RL of B2. So RL of B, it is already given to us. RL of B is 325.5 and RL of B2 we have calculated over here, that is 324.42. So this will be 325.5 plus 324.42, and this value of RL of B1, it comes out to 324.96 meter. Okay, this is the value for RL of B1. Now next we need to calculate is the tangent correction. Now tangent correction, here this tangent correction formula is actually given as this RL of grade point minus RL of curve point. Tangent correction is actually RL of grade point minus RL of curve point. Now let us draw this figure again over here. This is the vertical curve and this is the point T1, this is point T2. Here we have this point B, B1 and B2. Now if we need to find the tangent correction here, so the tangent correction here will be RL of grade point. Now this is the gradient, or you can also call it as grade. and this is the curve. This is the curve. So RL of grade point, that is RL of this point B, RL of B minus RL of curve point, this is the curve point, that is B1 minus RL of B1 will give us the tangent correction, that is this length BB1. Okay, it will give us this length BB1. So this is actually the tangent correction at this point BB1. Okay, this is the tangent correction at this length BB1. So RL of B is already 325.5 and RL of B1 we calculated as 324.96. 324.96. So this tangent correction at BB1, it comes out to 0.54 meter. Hence, this distance is actually 0.54 meter. Okay. Now, similarly, if we need to find tangent corrections at various points on this curve, tangent correction at various points on this curve, we know that from here till here, from here till here, this is the half length of the curve, and this half length is given as 180 meter. We have already calculated. This half length L is given as 180 meter. Okay, so let us divide this into different peg intervals. Let us take these at 30 meter peg intervals. So from here to here, suppose this is 30 meter, 30, 30, 30, 30. So there will be 6 divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divisions will be there, and this total is 180 meter. We are assuming that this length is also 180 meter and this gradient is also 180 meter. That is what we have assumed over here. Here T1 B1 is equal to B1 T2 is equal to 180 and T1 B is equal to B T2 is also equal to 180. This length is 180 as well as this length is also 180. So let us divide, let us draw elevations like these. Let us draw elevations like these. These are given at peg intervals of 30 meter. Okay, here we are taking peg interval of 30 meter. Now I have taken here 30 meter. You can take any other distances also, like you can take 20 meters also. If you take at 20 meters, there will be 9 divisions. Okay, because 180 by 20 is equal to 9. Fine. So there will be 9 divisions. Now as this gradient is 0.6%, this gradient is also 0.6%. So here also the divisions will be same only. So if these divisions are taken, it will be same at both the ends. Okay, this division and this division will be same only. Okay, because this is 0.6% and this is also 0.6%, but this is rising and this is falling. This is plus 0.6 and this is minus 0.6. So let us mark this as, now we need to find the tangent correction at all these levels. We have to find the tangent correction at all these levels. First we are considering only this half portion. First we will consider only this half. So suppose this is AA1, this is CC1, D1, E1, F1. Okay, so we know the formula for tangent correction. The formula for tangent correction, it is given as this TC is G1 minus G2 into x square upon 400 L. This TC is G1 minus G2 x square upon 400 L. Now L is actually this 180 meter. Now x is the sloping distance. X is this sloping distance. Now first interval is taken at, this is the first interval, and the first interval is taken at 30. All this is at 30 meter intervals. All these are at 30 meter intervals. So the tangent correction at this AA1, tangent correction at AA1, it will be equal to G1 minus G2. G1 is 0.6 and G2 is minus 0.6. Okay, here G1 is equal to plus 0.6% and G2 it is equal to minus 0.6%. This multiplied by this value x. X is now we are taking at a distance of 30 meter from T1. So this will be 30 square divided by 400 into 180 because L is 180. Okay. So here this value at AA1, it comes out to 0.015 meter. This is the tangent correction at AA1. Similarly, tangent correction at BB1, that is, CC1, tangent correction at CC1 at this level. Now this CC1 is at a distance of 60 meters from T1. So simply in this value, this will be as it is and it will be multiplied by 60 square. This x will be 60 divided by 400 into 180. So this value it comes out to 0.060 meter. Okay. Similarly, if we need to find tangent correction at DD1, this is the level DD1. So here if we need to find the tangent correction, it will be again this formula, and this DD1 is at a distance of 90 meter from T1. So again if we substitute this value, this will be 0.6 plus 0.6 into 90 square upon 400 into 180. So this value it comes out to 0.135 meter. This tangent correction DD1 it comes out to 0.135 meter. Next, tangent correction at EE1. Going by the same principle, EE1 is at a distance of 120 meter. Okay, it is at a distance of 120 meter. So here we just have to apply 120. Rest of all the formula will be as it is. So tangent correction at EE1 it comes out to 0.240 meter. Similarly, tangent correction at FF1. FF1 is at a distance of 150 meters from T1. So tangent correction at FF1. Here we have to just substitute 150. Okay. So rest of the value will be as it is and the answer comes out to 0.375 meter. Now suppose we need to check the tangent correction at BB1 by this formula. Okay. So tangent correction at BB1, this tangent correction at BB1 going by this same formula, if we see that BB1 is at a distance of 180 meters from T1. Okay, it is at a distance of 180 meters. So simply substituting 180 meters over here, we'll get the formula like this: 0.6 plus 0.6 into this will become 180 square upon 400 into 180. So this value it comes out to 0.54 meter. Okay, and this is the tangent correction that we got over here. Tangent correction at BB1 it is 0.54 meter. And by this formula also the value comes out to tangent correction at BB1 it comes out to 0.54 meter. Therefore checked. Okay, it is checked and found correct. Now if we need to find the RL, now if we need to find the RL on these gradient points, we need to find the RL on these gradient points. This is the gradient, see this is the gradient and this is the curve. So we need to find the RL on this gradient. So RL on gradient. Now as we can see over here, here it is rising. At this junction it is rising, and here it is, this gradient is rising, up gradient, and this gradient is, it is falling, so this is a down gradient. So by what meter or by what length it is rising, that we have to see. Okay, now here the gradient G1 is given as plus 0.6%. Okay, this is given as plus 0.6%, and each interval is at 30 meters. Each interval is at 30 meters. So rise per 30 meter, rise per 30 meter, that will be equal to 0.6 by 100 into 30. 0.6 by 100 into 30, because we have to see by how much meters or by how much length it is rising on the gradient from this point T1. Okay, so this 0.6 by 100 into 30, and this value comes out to 0.18 meter. Fine. So now if we want to find the RL at this point A, RL at this point A, C, D, E, F, B, these are on the gradients. These points are on the gradients. So we need to find this A, C, D, E, F, B elevations, that is RL. So we know RL of T1 is already provided to us. See, this RL of T1, we have already found this value. RL of T1, it is 324.42 meter. So RL of T1 is 324.42 meter. Now if we need to find the RL of point A, means RL of this point A, so that will be, this will be the RL of T1 plus this rise. This rise is how much? This rise is 0.18 meter. This is RL of T1. RL of T1 plus this rise, it will be RL of A. So this will be RL of T1 is 324.42 plus rise is given as 0.18, and this value, it comes out to 324.6 meters. Similarly, we need to find RL of this point C. RL of point C. So RL of A we know. To this RL of A, if we rise it by 0.18 meter, we will get the RL of C. Okay, so this will be 324.60 plus 0.18. This value comes out to 324.78 meter. Next, we need to find RL at D, but at every RL you will have to increase it by 0.18 meter. Okay, every RL will be increased by 0.18 meter. So RL of D, it will be equal to this RL, that is 324.78 plus 0.18, that is 324.96 meter. Then RL of E, it will be equal to 324.96 plus 0.18. This is 325.14. Then RL of F, it will be equal to this 325.14 plus 0.18, and this value comes out to 325.32 meter. Next, if we want to check this RL of B, okay, so we can check that also. RL of B is 325.32 plus 0.18, and this value, it comes out to 325.5 meter, and this is what the RL of B was. See, RL of B given was 325.50 meter, and that is what we have obtained over here as well. Okay, that is the RL of B, comes out to 325.5. Hence, this is another check. This is also checked and found correct. Fine. Now, after this, we need to set out a table. Set out table. Now, to set out a table, we need to know what are the columns that has to be made over here. Now, after this, we have to set out a table. Now, the table will comprise of the point or the station, the chainage, the RL on gradient, the tangent correction, the RL on curve, and last column for remark. This is what the table will comprise of. Now here we can see that points that we have taken, they are like this T1, A, C, D, E, F, B. Okay, and if we go downwards also, we can mark these points as like if this is F, let this be F dash. This is E, let this be E dash. This is D, D dash. C, C dash. A, A dash. And this is T2. Okay, so these are the station points T1, A, C, D, E, F. The points will be T1, A, C, D, E, F, B, F dash, E dash, D dash, C dash, A dash, and T2. Okay, these are the points. Now chainage. We have calculated the chainage values as well. Here the chainage of B point is given as 550 meters. This is the B point. So chainage of B point is given as 550 meters. This chainage of B is 550. Okay, and we have taken these at intervals of 30 meters. See, all these points has been taken at intervals of 30 meters, at peg interval of 30 meters. So if this is 550, all these values should be subtracted by 550. So at F it will be minus 30, 550 minus 30, that is 520. Okay, so here at F it will be 520, at E it will be 490, then at D it will be 460, at C it will be 430, at A this will be 400, and at T1 it is 370. Okay, these are the chainages. Then if the RL of B is chainage of B is 550, here all these chainages should be added by 30. Okay, here all the chainages should be added by 30. So this is 550, so this will be 580. So F dash will be 580. Then E dash will be 610. D dash will be 640. C dash will be 670. A dash will be 700, and T2 will be 730. Now let us see whether these changes were these the same that we got. Chainage of T1. So here chainage of T1 is 370 and chainage of T2 is 730. So chainage of T1 is 370 and chainage of T2 is 730. So this is correct. Okay, here also it is checked and found correct. Now RL on gradient. Okay, we need to find the RL on gradient. Now here, if we need to find the RL on gradient, so RL on T1, RL of T1 that we got was this. RL of T1 is 324.42. RL of T1 is 324.42. Then RL of A we got as 324.6. RL of C we got as 324.78. Of D it is 324.96. Of E it is 325.14. F it is 325.32. At B it is 325.5. Okay. Now RL at F dash, E dash, D dash, C dash, E dash, this we did not calculate, but as here this G1 was plus 0.6%, here this G2 it was minus 0.6%. So the rise, we considered only this portion. This portion if we need to consider, here we will have to calculate the fall per 30 meter. Okay, like how here we calculated the rise per 30 meter, here we need to calculate the fall per 30 meter. So fall per 30 meter will be again this value, that is 0.6 by 100 into 30, it will again be 0.18. But here we will have to subtract it by 0.18. Okay, so here fall per 30 meter will be equal to minus 0.18 meter. So all these values, this value will have to be subtracted by 0.18. So RL at F dash will be 325.32. At E dash, this 325.32 minus 0.18. So this value will come out to 325.14. Then this 325.14 minus 0.18. So this will be 324.96. Okay, if you observe, this value is going again in the same order. This here it was 325, then 325.32, then 325.14, then 324.96. Then again it will be subtracted by 0.18, 324.78. This is the value that will get. Again subtract by 0.18, this will be 324.60. Again subtract by 0.18, it will be 324.42. Okay. Now why this is so? Because here both the gradients were having same value 0.6 but opposite sign. Okay, here it was plus, here it was minus. Hence we will get these values in this order. If this value would have been different, then here these values would also have been different. Okay. Now tangent correction values. Now at T1, because T1 there is no elevation, okay, there is no correction, so T1 will be 0. Tangent correction at T1 it will be 0. At this point A, the tangent correction was given as 0.015. This was 0.015. At C, it was given as 0.06. So here it is C it is 0.06. At D it was given as 0.135. At E it is 0.24. At F it is 0.375. At E it is 0.24. At F it is 0.375. And at B we got the value as 0.54. 0.54. Also this tangent correction value will go on increasing in the same order. Okay, this will go on increasing in the same order. So this will be 0.375, 0.24, 0.135, 0.060, 0.015, and this will be 0. Okay, this is increasing because both the gradients were having the same numerical value but opposite sign. Okay. Now this tangent correction, now as this tangent correction over here, it has come out to be positive. All the values are positive of the tangent correction. So this RL on curve, here we will have to subtract RL on gradient by the tangent correction to get the RL on curve. So this RL on curve, it will be equal to, this will be equal to RL on gradient minus tangent correction. Okay, this you have to subtract, the tangent correction you have to subtract. So subtracting this from this, we'll get the value as 324.42. This from this, we'll get it as 324.585. Then this from this, we'll get the value as 324.72. Subtracting this, 324.825. This from this, it will be 324.9. Similarly, I'll write down all the values over here. This value, it will be 324.945. This will be 324.96. 324.945. 324.9. 324.825. 324.72. 324.585. 324.42. Again it is, here it was decreasing and from this point it started increasing because both the gradients are having the same value but opposite sign. Okay, and finally in the remark column we can write that this T1 was the starting of the curve and T2 is the end of the curve, and this B, it is actually the apex point, or you can call this as the vertex point. So this T1 is the start of curve, T2 is the end of curve, this T2 is the end of curve. Okay, so this is how you will be setting out a vertical curve. I hope it is clear to you. In case of any doubt, you can comment on the chat box. Thank you so much.